Toby was one of the newest engines for the railway, and he was a bit old, and he was a tram engine as well. So far, you've been pulling a lot of passengers lately because you've been the newest engine. Newest for the railway, you mean? Yeah, new to my railway. So, I have a new job for you, Toby, today. Let me guess, pulling passengers? Daisy, you're gonna have to take me to the quarry.
But I don't like stone getting near my swerves.
Why don't you like it, Daisy?
Well, I'm a highly sprung diesel rail car. Those are bad for my swerves.
Come along, you two. We don't want to be late. Soon, they arrived.
Oh dear, this is gonna be bad for my swerves.
Well, it looks like you're gonna have Toby today. Soon, our cars will cover it up.
Ugh, I can't pull those cars!
Daisy tried to get away, but she fell down. So Toby had to pull the cars away. Soon, chains were coupled up where Toby could pull Daisy to safety. After that, they put up rocks so that they could block the trains and protect them from falling over. And Daisy left. And the freight cars were left on a siding. And Toby went to pick up the guys for the quarry. So Toby had to carry the cars while the conductor looked for another engine. So, a lot of work for Toby for a while. Then someone saw the brake van who was up for a team. Then there was trouble. There was no bridge to the other side. Oh no. But it was too late. Unfortunately, Toby didn't hear him. Soon, it was getting dark, and Toby was just coming back from the quarry. So, you did all those jobs today. Tomorrow, I'll get another engine. Soon, she arrived. Alright, you must be Nia. Well, I was here a while ago. Well, I was helping build the new narrow gauge railway. Then, some coaches moved forward. Then there was trouble. Nia had hit the ghost train and was derailed. Then, the ghost train hit her and she was coupled up to her cars. Soon, she reversed to the quarry. Soon, they arrived. So the rocks were loaded into the cars, and they would be taken to the harbor. If the bridge was out, sometimes they could use the boat to get them to the mainland. And she would head back for more. And they would be filled up again. And another ship would be waiting. And had to go back for another load. And another. And another. And another. And another. What Nia hadn't noticed, that the brake van was derailed. She just carried on to the harbor. And she hurried back to the quarry. Without a brake van. Then there was trouble. The coupling broke. Nia's cars thundered down the hill. They rattled. They crashed into a pile. And they stopped after they hit that pile. When Nia got back to the quarry, she was coupled up to the brake van, but not the cars. Then there was trouble. Whoa! And she crashed right into the pile. So she had to pull the cars out of the pile. She and the cars had to go to the wash ground. And after that, she filled up her cars again. And set it off for the harbor again. So they made sure that the coupling was fully tightened on Nia, so that her cars didn't escape again. So she jumped off her cars, and then she headed back to the quarry. But she didn't know that the coupling was loosened. Well, it was actually a chain, making sure that Nia's cars stayed attached together. Then there was trouble. Nia's cars were uncoupled again, and crashed into the pile. But Nia didn't notice. And later, Toby had to pull him out. Mia was just going for a rest when suddenly the Hogwarts Express crashed into Toby and came off the track. Chains were coupled up to Mia and the Hogwarts Express brake coach. Mia pulled and pulled as hard as she could, and at last, the Hogwarts Express was back on the track. And soon, she had to pull the cars out too. Soon, everyone was back on the track, except the brake van. Diesel is off to be mended. He will be back, but that might be another story.